The next thing I see is a spaceship.
A spaceship. Holy cow. Tell me about this spaceship.
I see it from the outside.
Describe it for me.
It's big. It's it's hard to describe. It's just massive.
Hmm.
It's just gliding above the earth.
Do you perceive that you are still Joseph, or do you perceive that we are in a different period?
I think I'm in a different period.
It must be because I don't think there were spaceships in medieval times. Look down at your feet. Are you wearing any shoes?
I don't see myself. I just see the outside.
You see the outside, like you're floating. Floating good.
Yes, I see the earth. I see the spaceship around the earth. And
Oh, you're
I'm on
in
the
space.
outside looking.
You're in space.
Yes,
Holy cow. Tell me about space.
it's quiet.
Oh, quiet. That level of quiet must be so nice.
Time moves slow.
Even nicer. How can you evolve and begin to learn new things if you don't slow down and manifest? That's brilliant. What is the spaceship doing? Where are they headed for?
They're looking for a spot to land.
On what planet?
Earth.
Oh, Earth. So as in they've already been on some kind of excursion and they're going back home.
They're just looking to the earth,
Oh, looking to the Earth like they're in the middle of like
observing.
observing. Okay, so they're still in the middle. They're not heading home. They're just
No,
positioned to
no.
float and observe.
Right. I see them just looking, just flying over.
Wait a minute. If you're floating and you're not attached to a spaceship, can you tell me more about your presence and your being?
Hmm. I don't have a being. I'm there. I don't see myself. I just see the scene.
I'm asking the subconscious now to allow David to see himself in this time in the third person so he can understand his presence and put it into place, understanding who he is. When I count down from 3 to 1, you will now observe yourself more in third person, observing that energy, how you manifest, so we can make sense of the importance of this time and what's taking place. Follow me as we go. In 3, 2, 1, be there. Notice
Think
now
I'm on an asteroid?
you're on an asteroid.
I think so.
That is
That's
incredible.
the image I'm getting.
That is incredible. Tell me about your energy as it's manifested. What shape, what form do you take on this asteroid?
Light.
You are light.
That's what I get. It's just light.
You are light. You are energy, and you are observing humans on a spacecraft. What do you know of yourself in this time? What comes to you?
I'm just curious. I like looking.
You like looking? Can you delve deeper into that into specifics? You love looking at what?
I like seeing what's going on with those spaceships on Earth.
You are an
Like
observer.
watching a movie. I want to know what happens.
Ah. You're an observant energy so you come from somewhere else? You come from somewhere else that's not Earth?
Before I saw a planet, a blue planet, but it wasn't Earth.
You saw a new planet before you oriented in this spot?
It was a blue planet, yes.
It was a blue planet, and you came from that planet to observe Earth.
I don't know if I came from that planet, but I see that planet. That planet came to my mind.
Oh, as in as we are here in this moment, images of where you are from are also popping up simultaneously, giving you clues as to where you're from.
Right.
Can you tell me about your blue planet? What is it like?
It's very quiet, peaceful, no anger,
Mhm.
serene. It's dark.
Can we go and visit so we can see?
I'm trying to get there.
Do we have permission if we move there?
Yes.
We are now moving to the blue planet where you're from, to see what life is like. And as we approach now, there's a special light around you that illuminates, allowing you to see details where it might be dark. No darkness can keep you from seeing the details, while it can still be perceived that it is dark there, if that makes sense. We are now arriving, and when I count down from 3 to 1, you will return in first person to the being of who you are as we traverse and visit your blue planet. Follow me as we go in 3, 2, 1. Be there. We've now arrived in your blue planet and you are viewing in first person with a special light around you, allowing you to see the details of your surroundings. What is happening? What do you see?
I just see nature.
Nature. Can you tell me about nature and what it's like?
It's darker here, but it's nature. I see just fields of green, but it's also blue.
Fields of green, but also blue. What do you mean by that? As in the grasses aren't just green, they're blue, or other things are blue?
It's everything is like a green blue. It's like a
And
mix of those colors.
oh, that sounds brilliant. So you're talking about how it's darker here than it is on Earth. Can you talk to me about that? Describe this darkness in comparison.
It's like nighttime.
I see. So can beings on this planet who originate here handle the level of light on Earth?
It bothers them.
So this is why they don't visit long. This is why you don't visit long.
It's just too much sometimes. It bothers them.
Yeah, that's a fair assessment. I think even sometimes humans on Earth get to be too sensitive because it does get very bright. That's why we have tools like shields or sunglasses. That's meant to block out a lot of that, to give the eyes a break. Earth is an intense place, isn't it?
Yes.
But what fascinates you about life on Earth?
There are people here.
People here, as in the blue planet, or people you mean,
No, on Earth there are human beings.
and you're curious about human beings.
Yeah.
What
What's it like to be them?
it makes you want to be them?
I wonder what it's like to be them.
You wonder what it's like. Do you not have many beings on your planet that you interact with?
We're not humans. We're just energy.
So, can you describe that energy? How do you communicate amongst one another?
I don't know. We're just light. I mean, we fly around.
So, you don't speak a language
I don't think so, no.
and you don't talk like verbally.
I feel like we pulsate, and that's a form of communication.
And so, that's what you admire about humans is because we do communicate.
It's
Language is
just different. It's just different
very different, and you like different things
sometimes.
sometimes. Is there anything that makes you feel like you would never want to be a human?
It's heavy.
Yeah. Can you talk to me about the heaviness that you notice?
It's just tiring.
Yeah. We perceive it as being even exhausting, much more extreme than that, but that's when you live it prolonged.
It's just too much to handle.
There's no simplicity about human life. And so that's what makes you, more proud, more or less, more happy to be what you are, is because you can observe the insanity without actually being a part of it.
Yes. And I don't know if they notice.
Tell me more about that.
Sometimes I think they notice the people.
But they know
Sometimes, but sometimes I don't know. I'm scared sometimes.
what do you perceive that we don't notice? Can you expand on that?
It's like I don't want them to know that I'm not like them
Why?
because I'm different. They won't like me
How do you know they won't like you for being
because
different?
they're humans.
Oh,
Humans are angry.
why do you perceive that humans are angry?
They're violent.
Why do you believe humans choose to be violent? I guess is a more specific question.
They just learn to be that way. They weren't always like that.
What did we used to be like?
Peaceful.
Tell me about that peaceful.
You just live in nature, almost like over here, but you have your human bodies.
So then it would be it's palpable experiences versus energetic experiences.
Yes.
And outside of that, it was at one point equal, one planet after the next. We
But I
chose,
don't know what happened to you.
yeah, I'm still discovering that one visit at a time. Do you understand how I'm reaching you now?
I can hear you.
You can hear me. Yep. And instead of pulsating to you, because we are all energy at the end of the day, just our energies, end up in like in bodies, we have a means that not every that hardly anybody has learned to fully tap into through what we call our subconscious minds. Our human bodies have a brain, and our subconscious minds were able to time travel and to energetically access places and time periods, um, and communicate with beings such as yourself. And I'm here to learn from you because I'm trying to bring your knowledge and experience to us in as much as I'm trying to help you heal. Do you understand as you're hearing my voice that we are visiting you through your being of David because you did come here? Do you understand the complexity of this visit? That even though we're visiting you and tapping into that energy of who you are in this time,
It's not complex at all.
is it simpler for your beings to understand that?
It's simple.
Yeah. See, that's the thing is that even though it seems complex to even me, you can imagine how much more complex and nerve wracking it is for those who haven't even reached my level of understanding through experience and what I'm trying to teach. So you do understand that so you do understand in this way. And so I guess that means I can ask that question of why did you come to earth finally? What was the point that you said I'm going to go?
Well, I wanted to experience what it was like, but also I wanted to see if I could teach them
Teach us what?
how to be less angry and just live with nature a little bit more.
This something that I'm feeling energetically as I connect with you is a more purposeful one. Almost like we were meant to connect together. Do you have any um kind of concept or do you know with your levels of wisdom um if perhaps you are meant to work with me more extensively to where maybe I could communicate your lessons?
I don't understand.
If I was to continue to visit you, do you believe that we should work together to communicate those lessons to humans?
Yes, you have good intentions.
And that's one of the main important aspects to that working out is the intentions behind it.
Yes, we're similar.
This is true. So as you're hearing my voice and my echoes, you're perceiving my energy and my story.
Yes.
That is, I find that truly remarkable and interesting. And I'm curious for being such as yourself, because there seems to be increased amounts of visits from different beings, whether they're like you or other forms of energy beings. Uh, Do you, how do I put this question more simply than I'm thinking it? I'm noticing in my own personal human experiences that I'm seeing flashes of light. And David, who you are in the particle of energy that you are right now as a human being, is seeing UFOs and also seeing these orbs of light with these blue lightning bolts. Can you shed a light on that and help
Yeah,
us
they're
understand?
visiting. They're visiting and they just miss me. They want to see how I'm doing. They're just saying hi. They love me.
This is David's family. This is your family.
Those lights.
Yeah. So this is your is family the right term, or is it more community? How do relationships work?
Community, community. It's part of who I am. It's like you say your country, your community, your people.
And your people miss you. And because you, as David, the particle of energy that is David, is now ready to perceive you, to receive messages from you, David is being visited by your community. It's visitations, it's home, it's messages from home.
Yes.
And so he sees orbs and he sees UFOs. People like me also see more so flashes of lights that look like lightning bolts of white light. What is that?
They're just checking in on you.
Who's checking in on me?
Your community, your people.
My people from where I'm from.
Yes.
Is it different?
It's like how you say your friends are visiting.
Right. And so yeah, so if you are if the form that you take is of of this energy, then I'm not of even your planet. I'm of a different planet. And so my community is visiting
Yes, you are from a different one.
because the one that I have seen that I'm from, they do have bodies, but they are definitely very different from human bodies on Earth.
Yes, you are different.
Understood. And so we're connecting from different planets and we
You are
can't.
different, but we are the same. Do you understand?
Yes, I do fully understand. We are different but the same. What I understand that we start to perceive in what we call science, with just a subject matter, is that we are all energy. And energy can take so many different forms. It's not created, it's not destroyed, but energy can take so many different forms. Whether you're actively on your planet or you are floating energy because maybe you're floating somewhere else and taking that form, it's why you can be there still as light observing that rocket, but the particle of who David is currently in a human body. So it's I guess because I understand these levels of fluidity in existence, it makes perfect sense when you describe it in that way. It resonates with me. Yeah. The short answer is yes, I do understand. So can you tell me more about what you intended to teach humans on Earth? You say that it is to be less angry. Can you expand on that lesson so I can communicate it?
Just love and care more for each other.
Yeah.
That's it.
And you wanted to demonstrate that. You thought you
But
could.
it's too hard here. But
I,
I'm
if I may, if I may, I wouldn't quite describe it as being it's too hard. If we can shift your thinking just a little bit, I think that if this makes sense to you, humans have to evolve in a way that we aren't just there and understanding the way that you are, the way that you continue to be, because we got really lost um, in fear thinking um, that led to even this anger that you see in us. Um, we have forgotten so much, and it takes evolution and human experience, like through our human experiences, we grow and we take new shape and the fear falls away with enlightenment that comes with learning when we're ready. And so maybe you might have thought you'd be here for a short time to instill that lesson. But in fact, it takes even millions of human lives, depending on the soul. And so yes, it's very difficult. It's not impossible. It's just more of a long game. It takes way longer than it would if we weren't lost in our fear thinking. Does that make sense? I feel like I'm not quite simplifying it enough.
I understand.
You might have thought that it was more of a short game, but with humans, it's quite a long game to get to new levels of thinking because we have to be open to it. Or not only are we not going to understand it, we might get overwhelmed or angry by it because it goes against everything we think we know. And we get frustrated, and frustration feeds anger. Does that make sense?
Yes, I thought it'd be easier.
You thought it would be easier, but it's not. But since you perceive my full energy, do you see how I thought the same thing when I came here as well?
Yes.
I came here to teach love and help people remember who they are. I thought it would be a short thing and just, helping people to understand who they are. And then I got lost in the karmic cycle the same way David did. And we forgot who we were and why we came here. We've evolved to this point that we are re-perceiving it, and we're going back to where we originated in our understanding and what we think that we're delivering, and getting to the point where we're going to be able to leave this karmic cycle and go home. And I
Yeah.
too thought it was a short game. I thought it'd be a short thing. Hey, reminder, this is who you are. This is why you're actually here. This is what love is. You fell away into fear. But by the time I came here, we were lost on it already, to the point where it's dangerous to speak the truth because humans like to get violent when people challenge them with things they don't know, understand, or perceive to be bad. And bad, the definition of that by human standards is different. Different is always bad to the human mind. Can you see how we're evolving from that though?
It goes back and forth.
It does.
You grow, and then it's like one step forward, two steps back.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No, that makes perfect sense because
Little by little, it will get there.
have you observed people who are staying consistent and continuing to evolve where you say, oh, there it is. There's that change that I was hoping to get everybody to.
I've seen some people,
You see how David's evolving, right?
yes,
You see how I'm evolving.
yes,
You see how every great teacher in the past in um different kinds of teachings evolved,
yes,
who are teachers in even dangerous times.
yeah.
So do you think that can help you resolve that frustration and perhaps anxiety? It's not all lost, basically. And do you something that you may not have perceived is how humans are longing to connect with beings such as yourself. We're not nearly as afraid of you. And many of us are curious about you now in return. We are wanting to observe you the same way you've been observing us. And we're taking delight in seeing things like orbs or flashes of light or even UFOs. Do you understand? Do you know that or understand it?
I can see it.
Yeah. Hopefully that will allow you to feel like you can visit more and that your community can visit more in comfortability. That it's, I mean, perhaps that's already the case because your community is already visiting David. You are David and David is you. We're visiting you as who you were before you came to earth. David's here now. What do you want David to know and remember about himself? I want you, the energy of David, pre-human life, to speak to David now. What do you want David to know?
He's never alone and we love him.
Yeah, he's never alone, and you do love him. You are good people, or good beings, excuse me. Is there anything else about this blue planet that we can see that we may not know about?
It's really far away. It's not around here.
Mm. Do you want to go to the blue planet?
I want to go home.
You do want to go home. Let's go home then. We are now leaving that scene and going home to the blue planet. Going home where there is peace and experiencing the community of home. You have now arrived home. We have moved home to your blue planet. Notice the experience of it and what it feels like. Describe it for me.
It feels lighter,
Tell me about later.
relaxed. You're not in a box anymore. You
Tell me
can
about,
breathe. You can breathe. It's not breathing. It's an expression. It's
right.
you just feel open. There's nothing stopping me.
You don't feel compressed.
Yes.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. That also makes sense. And as you think for yourself and you just relax in this space, um, I want you to tell me about your surroundings and how you conduct your existence on this blue planet.
Hmm. I don't know. We just go about. I don't see me doing anything. Just existing.
Just existing. What a shift compared to the hustle life of human life. As you continue to experience your natural life here on your blue planet, the experience will instill in your body. As you continue to experience your natural life on your blue planet, the experience itself will instill in your body, reminding your cells, reminding your being of who you are, returning you in orientation to a centeredness on your true identity. And with that, you will become at peace. You will become at peace with the density and stress of human life falling off your body, renewing you from the top of your head to the soles of your feet and beyond. And as you return, a new bar will set for that level of peace. A new bar will set to where going forward through the rest of your life and on, anything that doesn't meet that level of authenticity and peace will be naturally rejected by your entire being. Naturally rejected to where you do not connect with anything that would change this experience or these levels of peace, allowing you to maintain these levels, which are your birthright. This level of peace and centeredness and self knowing is your birthright. It was only stolen from you in human life. It is yours reattained. These boundaries that will naturally come to you with this new bar being set will allow you to hold that identity to where you will not be shaken again. You know it is happening because you not only feel that shift, but you are noticing it wrapping around you like a hug. Describe the experience for me as you recenter in this knowledge and experience of who you are.
I feel peaceful.
As you should. This is yours. As you sit with this and recenter on it, do you still believe that people's negative opinions about your being matter?
No,
As you observe that in full realization, the ties to which you have to people as a whole and their opinions will break. They are breaking now. You can feel all the negative energy that you have taken on releasing out of your body through your hands and your feet as excess energy that anybody else in the world can use.